They say that art lives in museums, only behind velvet ropes and glass, lit by soft halogen light and described in plaques we often forget to read. But the truth is, art is not trapped in walls, nor it is not bound to frames or frozen in time. Art is not just what we look at, it's what looks back at us. Because you see, art is everywhere. It lingers quietly in the corners of a gallery, yes, but it can also dance in the streets of Intramuros, in the rustle of sampaguita sold outside cathedrals, in the sound of calesas clattering across stones worn smooth by centuries. It hides in the chipped paint of ancestral homes, in graffiti blooming on abandoned lots, in the silhouette of churches where time forgot to move. The stones tell stories if you listen, and the walls remember names we've long since forgotten. And sometimes, in the most unexpected places, we find ourselves moved. A shadow cast by stained glass, a child's laughter echoing through hallway of relics, a brushstroke that looks like sorrow, a sculpture that feels like peace. Because you see, art does not ask for permission. It does not wait for any applause or approval. Sometimes it simply exists. Like a whisper from the soul of the city, like a memory caught in the wind. And in those quiet, fleeting moments, a simple stroll through the National Museum, a slow walk along Fort Santiago, a glance upward in the spires of San Agustin Church, we realize something powerful. Art is not just made by the hands of painters or sculptors. Art is made by life, by people, and by time. It can be grand or gentle. It can roar like a mural of resistance or murmur like a poem written in the margins of a notebook. It may confuse you or comfort you. It may change your mind or challenge your heart. For some, art is a calling. For others, it is comfort. A chance to see what is hard to say, a chance to feel what words cannot contain. Art connects. Strangers become companions in front of a painting. Generations speak across time through strokes of color and form, even in the most fleeting moments. A smile, a nod, a gasp are shared, are human. Because art in its purest form is a bridge between the past and the present, between what we've lost and what we hope to find, between what hurts and what heals. Because art builds memory, and it shapes identity. And in doing so, it reshapes the future. But above all, art has a purpose. It may be hidden, it may be vague, but it is there, always, pulsing beneath the surface, soft but certain. And to understand that purpose, to ask why art matters still, in a world spinning ever faster, we turn to those who hold its vision close.
art is very relative. It really depends on you. Kasi something that might be very, very pretty, very beautiful for me, might really suck for you. And vice versa. It really depends on the person. I think if we really want to answer that, that goes in quite deeper. So I could always return it to you. Like, for you, what is it? Then whatever you say, I'll just say yes. Kasi that's your view. I think in general, students for creative freedom and just general growth, you should be allowed to pursue whatever you want. Kasi regardless of what you pursue, you can always do art. Diba? You could be, what are your courses?
Ano po? Business administration.
You could be in BA, you could be in BA marketing, you'll still need art. Diba? You need art in different forms. It doesn't always mean na ito yung natapos ko, ito yung landing ko. Pwedeng nursing graduate ako, pero gusto ko kasi nagdo-drawing, magaling ako mag-drawing. Drawing ako on the side. So, art is a choice. I think, that's my personal take. Art is a choice. And you don't always have to choose between this is my passion and this is what will earn me money. So, you could follow through with what you think will earn you money, or what you think would be stable, or what's important for you, that I'll do this course kasi ito yung gusto ng parents ko and important sa akin yung parents ko. But at the same time, it doesn't mean na I can't do art on the side. Choose both. Of course, yung art natin, as a collective, yung mga nasa museum, definitely you should keep that. What I would avoid is the way that you would teach yung people who are entering art now. Tapos sasabihin, ay, ito gayahin mo. Ito kasi nasa museum. I don't think that's the best way. The best way is, you go to places like that, naka-display yung art, you take it, you appreciate it from your perspective. Ito ba yung gusto kong gayahin? Or can I just be inspired by it and then I do something else? But I think that's the purpose of art. It's here, pero it's gonna be up to you how you would view it. Hindi mo dapat trabaho na I created art para may ipapasa ako po ba? I created art kasi I wanted to create. Then whoever follows, whether kamag-anak mo yun or kaibigan mo yun, or some random passerby saw it, tapos parang, okay, I get inspired by this and I like it, then I'll go back home, I'll try something new based on that, based on how I got inspired. So, create it for you. Create your art for you. Preserve yung whatever we have, pero you don't always have to follow the same principles. I can't say anything that would convince everyone, but what I would advise is you do you. Kung ano yung feeling mo is correct for you, kung ano yung feeling mo na this gives you the most joy, that's what you follow through. Kasi sabihin natin, starving artist ka. Gusto ko art na, gusto ko mag-drawing na ako forever. Sino ko bayad ng art materials? So, you need your core thing that keeps you going. Tapos, along the way, habang kumikita ka, or at least you get, you have your resources, then at the very least, you have something na pagkukuhanan mo to do something a bit more for yourself. So again, you don't always have to choose. You always have to remember that those people forget is you can do both. Mas mahirap, mas mabagal, pero you can always do both. You can do business management. Paano kapag yung business ko is so much, or I finish my BS management, I take my MBA, tapos I end up working for a really large global company. Pero you find out yung global company na yun is artifacts or supplier ng art stuff. How could you say na you are effective in business pero you are not familiar with what the company actually sells? Kailangan pa rin ng konting background with the arts. Don't limit yourself na ito yung pinili ko, ito lang ako. Tignan mo lahat. Tapos do a little bit of everything until you find it.
Drawing kita, Jed, tapos drawing mo ako.